happy Monday. I have another haul for you today, and this is inspired by so many people who have recently uploaded Home Bargains hauls. Emma, Brummy Mummy of One is one of them. Brogan Tate XO is another one. And I've watched their videos and I'm like, why do I never go to Home Bargains? The B&M that's not difficult to get to. This was a little bit out of the way. But we went, and I did kind of go saying that I was going for some craft stuff because it's half term this week where we are, and that I was going to get some stuff for the kids to do. Came away with none of that and actually just got a bunch of other stuff, including a lot of home organising-y bits. So we're just going to get into it. I spent £50 whole. Didn't know that was possible in Home Bargains, but two of the things were really pricey, so I'm going to show you those in a second. There's just, I don't even know where to start. These fridge solutions are amazing. These are some of the things that I was like, yes, I'm going to need to go and get those because our fridge is not very big. We've got another fridge, but we use it like as a drinks fridge because obviously we live in a house with my parents, so we kind of work around the fridge situation. We've got one big shared fridge, which is like a fridge freezer for drinks and stuff like that. Then we've got separate fridges, and our fridge is not massive. It's the built-in one under the counter. So it kind of just gets like messy and there's loads of stuff in there. It's just not easy to organise. So I got these. I think they're about £1.50, £2.50 each. These are like these medium ones. This is two of them. I'm hoping this is just, I think they can stack. Can they, is it this way? I'm just making this up. I'm sure they showed them stacking. It's on the picture. Why can't I do it? Right, so I think they stack. I can't figure this out, but you can see it in the picture, right? They make them stack? I don't know, there's something wrong with me, clearly. But aside from that, because we're not going to do that, definitely not now, but we weren't going to do it before, I think this will just help to actually keep things contained and less spread out. Like, we'll just have like random things on top of each other. It doesn't make any sense. So that's going to be great. The thing that really appealed to me as a Diet Coke fiend is this can storage. You know when you get the massive boxes and they do the thing where you pull off the front and they become this basically, where they all roll out and you get one? Yes. Now there was a whole Mother's Day section. I actually vlogged while I was in there, and my vlogs are like so higgledy-piggledy because I just randomly decide to do them. So I think that might be up this week, it might be up next. You'll be able to see like all the sections of the actual store. But the whole Mother's Day section was so pretty, and I saw these and thought, yes, this is so pretty, but I had no idea what I was actually going to do with it. Like, I'm not just going to put that on the side. I didn't really want to put it in any of the vases that I've got. They weren't really short enough. Then I realised last weekend I went to Newcastle to visit Laura from What Laura Loves fame, and she gifted me this beautiful Bombay Duck mug, and I'm only just trying this for the first time. Right, so it's too long, but you can see where I'm going with this. I'm going to chop that down so that it's just this in the top of this. How pretty will that be? I'm not sure if it will go in this room because the pink is a bit much. But the pink and the blue looks quite cute, right? I don't know. But I think that's going to look really cute. And then there's a little pink on the actual, I think that's going to look nice. Kitchen scissors. I don't know what it is. We're always losing our kitchen scissors or they're breaking. So these looked pretty hardcore. And they were like 99 or something crazy. These I saw Emma got, and I really wanted them, but for different reasons. I am going to go back to the scrapbook this week. That might be a video coming up. I've got a ton of pictures. I've got tons of like bits and pieces to do with the scrapbook, but I haven't actually gotten around to filling them all in. So I've got my scrapbook and one for the kids each, which means that it's not just as simple as like, oh, I'll just put these. I need to spread them out and figure out who's getting what pictures. And it's quite a big job. So because it is half term, I thought I would dedicate myself to it this week. And how cute are these for little labels? I think that's just the cutest thing ever. We've also got some chalkboard pens upstairs that will work really nicely with those little labels. I got a candle. Now I've heard that Aldi, which again is a bit of a pain for us to get to, we haven't got one really close. We've got a little, but Aldi's a bit more difficult. I've heard Aldi have got a really nice range of candles, and one of them is pomegranate scented, which is just like the Jo Malone pomegranate noir, which funnily enough I am actually wearing today. But this smells very, very similar. It actually smells a little bit more like the pomegranate fragrance from the White Company, if you're familiar. And I think this was about £2.50, and it looks very Jo Malone-y. Very cute. I've got some chalk dips, because I love chalk dips. I can't be alone in loving chalk dips because they're amazing. Oh, I got some batteries. I got some batteries, and here's why. I mean, you always need batteries anyway, but I got these batteries specifically because Emma from It's M channel, she actually bought me for my birthday this thing that's like a motorized wash your brushes thing. And I've never been able to use it because I haven't got any spare batteries lying around. So I bought these specifically so I could give that a go later on today. Some Scribble scented colouring pencils for Milo. No, I think Scribble was a thing. You know, like, what's it called? Smiggle. I think Scribble was like Smiggle, right? Am I making that up? I can't remember. I don't know. But this is a 12 pack of scented colouring pencils and it was 69p. This is really cool for kids. It looks more expensive than it was. I think that's a really cool gift. You know, if you were like putting things together for presents and stuff. And I got this argan oil hydrating hair mask because I thought it looked a lot like a knockoff of the Moroccan oil that I used to really like. No, macadamia oil. I got myself a new hot water bottle, but it's only a small one, and this is because I mostly use my hot water bottles for back pain. So I've got like this weird thing, and I talk about it a lot. I'm fairly certain that it is kind of like psychosomatic at this point. I think it's like stress related, but between my shoulder blades at the top and like my shoulders and my neck, it just really starts to hurt quite frequently. And I like to have a hot water bottle on hand. Some of them are a little bit too big. So this will be the perfect size for that. Plus I think it's about £2.50. And just a bit of a public service announcement, there does come a time in the year where you just cannot find a hot water bottle anywhere. So if you think you're gonna want one, buy it when it's actually still cold. So the big things that I bought that really bumped up my price at the end were these. These were £9.99 each. And it's called a drawer organizer. Now, I think it's just a drawer, but whatever. This is pretty much exactly what I've been looking for my makeup on my windowsill, because that's where I put my makeup. What I wanted was one big drawer to put on my windowsill to be able to put things in, mirror on top and stuff, and just have it as a clear surface that I could just throw things away in the drawers. And I just couldn't find anything that was quite right. This is perfect. So I've got two of them because I think they're going to fit nicely. We'll see. They've got crystalline knobs. I know that, you know, but they have got crystalline knobs. I don't know so much about that. I'm going to use it. If I really, really love it, then I may end up replacing those because it's not really my jam. But I really, really like that. I think that's very modern and cool looking. And not very cheap looking. I know they were £10 each, but they're very, very thick, heavy duty plastic. I think they're decent, but we'll see. Chewits. I got some of this, same reason. I got some of this Restoring Sports Muscle Health Soothing Aches and Cramping thing. This is actually like really packed in. I've had lots of these over the years and none of them have ever been as full as this one, but this was half the price that it usually is. So I usually get them from like TK Maxx or something, and they'll be like £4, £5, £6 depending on the day, and this was £2.50, so I got one of these. Never totally convinced it does anything for me because I can't sit in the bath for as long as I should for it to work, but I still continue to buy them anyway. Go figure. I got a Bath & Body pumice stone. I'm assuming this is actually for your feet, not for the bath or for the body, but a foot buffing stone. It's pink, which I like to think takes away from the fact that it's actually kind of gross to think about what it is, but it's pink, girly, and it kind of almost goes with my jumper, so we're going to ignore the fact that it actually smooths all the gross skin off my feet. And mouthwash and shampoo. This is the TG, is it TG or Tiggy? TG Fashionista Brunette Shampoo for warm tones. I've been using the pink TG shampoo that I got from Look Fantastic recently, and I love it. So I think this was about £1.50 or £2 or something crazy. So I bought it, and hopefully it's nice, but it was really cheap, so who cares? So that's everything that I got from Home Bargains. It's an amazing place. How have I not been going here all that time? The shop was huge. They had tons of stuff that was like seasonal. I'm going back for Easter for sure. I didn't really want to get anything specific Valentine's. I may do some kind of Valentine's baking with the kids this week, but other than this week, we're not really going to do anything Valentine's at all. Whereas Easter is like a whole period. It's like Christmas. So I think I'm going to go back for Easter stuff. They had some really, really nice Mother's Day stuff. They had some like floral bunting that said Happy Mother's Day, some really nice mugs and things, like gifts. Actual nice looking things. And I just, you know, I feel like I was being a little bit snobby about Home Bargains. I definitely didn't think I'd find some of the stuff in there that was as nice as it was. So I'm sorry Home Bargains, but I'll definitely be back. Thanks for watching. If you've watched till the end, if you have, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will be back on Thursday with another vlog, will you believe? I'm really getting into the vlogs again. I'm back with the vlogs. I love them. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys then. Bye. These are stackable, by the way. What the what? That's actually really sturdy feeling. They're like stuck together quite well. You could even make a bedside table of these. Okay, this is not something that you can cut. There's wire inside these, but you can bend them, and you see where I'm going with this.